CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. The province says it's developed an acute care action plan. It's promising to deliver significant improvements to hospitals immediately, but it also includes long-term planning. The province says to ensure Albertans can access care faster, it will add over 1,000 new hospital beds in Calgary and Edmonton. An additional 50,000 surgeries are being promised over the next 3 years. It will do that by increasing operating room capacity at hospitals and through the use of more private facilities. The government says mental health and addiction are major drivers of emergency visits. To reduce emergency room congestion, it plans to increase the number of permanent psychiatric beds.
For too long, the system's been struggling. The skilled professionals who run it know that. The families facing agonizing waits for treatment know it, and the same goes for the folks who can't even get the care that they need.
In the long term, the government wants to increase continuing care spaces and develop a provincial neonatal intensive care unit strategy. 3 people have died of the flu so far this year, including one person in their 40s. Alberta Health's latest numbers also showing 14 people requiring intensive care, including a child between 1 and 4 years of age. So far, just 13% of Calgarians have been vaccinated for the flu. Flu vaccines are available at pharmacies throughout the province, and they're free. Calgary's mayor thinks the practice of national flag raisings at City Hall should come to an end. The city's current flag policy allows citizens to request the raising of national flags from countries officially recognized by Canada. Jeremy Farkas says in the past few days, Calgarians from many communities have raised concerns about the practice. He says the flag raisings are now creating division, and City Hall must be a place that brings people together. Next week, the mayor plans to introduce a motion to end national flag raisings. A motion to repeal blanket rezoning will be presented at an executive committee meeting on Monday. It's signed by the mayor along with 6 councillors. Monday's meeting is the first step. It could then go to council in December. If it passes, administration will have until mid-February to prepare an amended land use bylaw. People living in the northwest community of Citadel are frustrated. A beloved playground was demolished without plans to build a replacement. According to the city, the wood structure from 1998 had come to the end of its life cycle, and there are 2 other playgrounds 500 meters away. The plan was to replace the old one with something different like a ping pong table and cornhole. However, this frustrated people because a public feedback report showed the strongest support for an updated playground.
We have young kids, and having a safe place that's close by, you know, it is one of the reasons that we actually came to this neighborhood in the first place 10 years ago. And so having it gone obviously is a detriment.
Area Councillor Jennifer Wyness says she's heard from constituents, has put the project on hold, and is planning another round of public consultations. Wyness adds playground life cycles and budget-conscious replacements are a concern across the city. Alberta's opposition party is calling on the government to raise the minimum wage.
The most recent StatCan data shows that more than 1/4 of Calgary households, and remember, Calgary is still the richest city in the country, and more than 1/4 of our households are financially struggling to make ends meet every month. 1/3 of Calgary households, including many, many people who are going to work every day, are struggling with food insecurity.
Right now, Alberta's minimum wage is the lowest in Canada at $15 an hour, and workers under 18 can be paid $13 an hour. The bill calls for bringing the minimum wage up to $18 over the next 3 years. A vote on Bill 201, the Protect Workers Pay Act, is expected in the legislature on Monday. Tariffs and the rising cost of living are having a chilling effect on holiday spending this year. The Bank of Montreal's Real Financial Progress Index reveals 61% of Canadians are cutting spending this year. Some are trying to avoid paying tariffs by buying Canadian. Others are simply accepting that the holidays will cost more. The report shows on average, Canadians believe it will take them more than 2 months to pay off their holiday bills. Zoo Lights kicks off for another holiday season tonight. As is tradition, thousands of Christmas lights will light up the zoo. Admission is 20% off every Monday between November 17th and December 15th. Mischievous elves have taken over Prehistoric Park and turned it into the festive forest. And this year, Santa will have a new glittering home in the Skokie classroom. Zoo Lights runs until January 4th. And Spruce Meadows International Christmas Market is also underway. The popular event takes over the show jumping facility for the next 3 weekends. Along with lots of shopping, there are visits with Santa, crafts for kids, and music to get you in the holiday mood. Lots of animals, too. Tickets are available online or at the gate. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnews.ca/Calgary.